Report. Look for Mountain View Gully. Look for 99 Gully, man. Oh my God. It's raining heavily. Look at the hills. Look at the gully. A long time.
Can't send me a money. Start my come. Look do. Tin mackerel, rice, flour, sardine, all tin stuff. And just send me a money, I buy them.
All Jamaicans of faith to pray. To pray. We saw Hurricane Matthew, which was almost on a similar trajectory. And that just made a U-turn between Jamaica and Haiti. Who knows? Even though this is now southeast of Jamaica, it may very well pass Jamaica and go elsewhere. So still have faith and keep.
Backbush TV, like and subscribe. And you don't see Jamaica underneath one major hurricane watch right now at this stage. People who live in a low-lying area where you don't know, so the water come and it go wash away, please you know move, because the one I got serious. The same way when Gilbert did come, I mean people never really take the thing serious. You get what I say? Until everything blow away. So Backbush TV, like and subscribe. Them say that one is serious, so we just go and watch the highlights. So we have Backbush TV, mad.
But for a storm and its impacts could be catastrophic. Melissa is moving over the warmest waters in the Atlantic, and it's predicted to spend the next few days soaking up all that energy while it passes very close to Jamaica. The result? Forecasts call for Melissa to strengthen to even Category 4 or 5 status. That means a storm with 150 mile per hour winds right on the doorstep of Jamaica. But as bad as that could be, Melissa's snail-like pace combined with the tall mountains of Jamaica will allow rainfall to pile up to epic proportions, measured in feet, not inches, and likely to cause devastating mudslides. Slow-moving storms dumping astronomical amounts of rain are consequences of a warming ocean and planet. It's something we have seen more of in recent years. Think Hurricane Harvey in Texas or Hurricane Dorian in the Bahamas.
Damn. Mountain View Gully. Look for 99 Gully, man. Oh my God. It's raining heavily. Look at the hills. Look at the gully. A long time in a rain. All the gazebo, look here. Whoa, water blowing. Left, right. I love the thing it have a soak up the water run through, don't you? Yeah. Fresh how you feel your birthday and it's flooding. Yeah. A blessing. Yeah, I got work. Down the water blow in, guys. The water blow inside at the gazebo. Yeah, it must have turned back. It's crazy outside here. First, we see so much water. See a long time. Look for a vehicle. Mountain View is under immense flooding. The gully come down. Traffic on the road. Look there, guys. Look there, man. At the first of this long time I see gully flood out, so. All the cars on Mountain View have to be turning back. They can't pass the gully. They cannot cross it. That's happening on Anti-Dana radar right now. In Mountain View. Mountain View is impossible to drive. Find alternative route, guys. Look at the water. And cars still chancing it. And the gully is overflowing now. Do not enter Mountain View. Find alternative route. Cars are going up Backbush, all boat. It is very dangerous out there today. It's raining. All the gazebo flooded out. But not to worry. The water will run off back. God is working. We needed the water. We pray and we ask God for water. But we never know we're going to get so much today. Because we need the water in the pipe. And these cars, I don't know how these why these car people are chancing the gully right now. Car people, wanna be careful. This is the roving.
Worried that this will little rain, we start praying because last time I go to church and the rain fall and we start praying. So one day the gully will come down and it will come over.
Sometimes one time I come out from my bed up to my waist, up into my house. Yeah, man.
Even the recent.
Yeah, man.
Normally when the heavy rain fall and the gully come over, it affects you?
Yeah, it affects them because yesterday make 26 years since my house did wash away, take away the gully did bust up yesterday and take away the 2 hours so we never get nothing. So right now we end up fretting and right where we live, right where I live, the gully dig out. So I know that every rain as time come, probably good and bust it.
Are you preparing?
Yeah, preparing to go over. We not do school.
That is the shelter?
Yeah.
You prepare to go to the shelter?
Yeah.
So you pack up your stuff already and everything?
No, I'm not pack up nothing yet.
Yeah.
Flood out the whole line of the place. I want to shop dash a brand new queen size mattress. Yeah. I'm hell over here, so right now it's a wheel hell over here, so I'm trying to find place. Each father. Yeah, what?
We are here at the McGregor Gully and it's flooding over and a car is stuck. Well, this is terrible. This is not good. No, sir. This is not good. The gully come over. This is not good at all. A car stuck into it in the water. This is not good at all. Oh my God.
It's about 6 hours. The system has actually shown a slight drift toward the southeast, which is in a direction away from Jamaica, which is a little bit interesting at this time, but it is not to be, yes, we can have some hope, and that's why I wore yellow today, because there's a bright hope that we have where the system is concerned, but it does not mean that the system is now moving away, because that could be very short-lived. The center has been relocated a couple of times, and so that's why it seems that it is actually drifting in that general direction away from us. But it is so slow, it's actually moving at just about 2 kilometers per hour, which tells us we could walk faster than that. So it's not impressive in terms of its movement toward or away from Jamaica. Over the past few hours, about 6 hours, the system has
nervously watching Tropical Storm Melissa.
Minister Samuda says
there is no need for citizens to panic, but there is a need to prepare and to follow official sources of information.
Ministry of Local Government says the 881 shelters across the island will be made available as the need arises.
It is not lost on us that Melissa is the 13th named storm of the season, but notably the first to form in the Caribbean Sea.
Clear the here where you guys are concerned. If there are any concerns with anybody here, you can let us know as well. But we are not going to tolerate the reports that we are getting here. So if we have an issue, let us work it out today.
Sorry for the bad word. You can't come out of my lane to my trap. Main road this a come off. Main road this a come off. Main road. Main road this a come off. 9 Mile Bridge overflow right now. Main road this a come over.
5 p.m., Tropical Storm Melissa was located some 535 kilometers southeast of Port Morant. It's projected to move near southwest of Haiti and southeast Jamaica later this week and bring moderate to heavy rainfall and strong gusty winds. Principal Director at the Meteorological Center, Evan Thompson, says it's expected to linger near Jamaica for several days.
The system is moving extremely slowly. It is not expected to move out of the area until well into the weekend. So right throughout this week, it's going to be basically in the waters, over the waters to the southeast of Jamaica.
The center of the storm is pointing towards Hispaniola. However, the Met Office says the storm's proximity to Jamaica demands the highest level of vigilance as it could shift course. As a result, the country's emergency management team, under the coordination of the Office of Disaster Preparedness and Emergency Management, ODPEM, have been placed on high alert.
It happened a few days ago, and now it's official. Melissa is no longer just a concern. it's expected to strengthen into a catastrophic hurricane. The storm has slowed almost to a standstill in the central Caribbean, drifting west-northwest at barely 2 miles an hour. Winds remain near 50 miles per hour, but forecasters now say Melissa could reach Category 4 strength by Monday, and possibly Category 5 as it feeds on record heat from the Caribbean Sea. This storm is moving through an environment that couldn't be more favorable for explosive growth. Deep, warm water, low wind shear, and extreme humidity. The real threat is not just wind, but rain. Haiti, Jamaica, Cuba, and the Dominican Republic are bracing for torrential downpours that could last for days. Flash floods, mudslides, and widespread power outages are all likely. In mountainous regions, rainfall totals could top 20 inches, enough to destroy infrastructure and cut off entire communities. Officials have closed schools, suspended transport, and urged people in flood zones to evacuate. The system's slow crawl will magnify every impact. Even areas outside the direct path will face flooding and coastal surge. For the United States, the threat remains low. But for the Northern Caribbean, this is the storm of the season. Potentially the most powerful system of 2025.
Bracing for what could turn into a disastrous extended onslaught of hurricane conditions. At least three deaths have been reported in Haiti. A tropical storm warning and hurricane watches remain in effect for Jamaica. Officials are expecting power outages, flooding, landslides, and dangerous seas. By Sunday, Tropical storm Melissa is expected to intensify to a Category 4 or stronger hurricane. And the slow movement of Tropical Storm Melissa has made it difficult for forecasters to give a precise timeline for the system to begin impacting Jamaica. Director of the Met Service, Evan Thompson, says the projection was for showers to begin affecting the island late yesterday. Mr. Thompson says there is uncertainty about the direction of the storm at this time.
It has been investigated by aircraft reconnaissance, and it shows that there is a slight drift just beginning to take place, but that drift is not directly toward us yet. So we are watching that very closely, and the next bulletin will indicate the latest on that one.
So what you're saying is any number can still play?
That is correct. We really can't say for sure. Of course, the projections are there, and they're entirely scientific. You know, we look at what the computer models are actually predicting, and although there is disparity there, we use quite a bit of even common sense and experience to try to determine what is the best track that it's likely to take, taking into consideration all the guidance that we have. So it is still kind of, in a way, up in the air, but we still do expect that the system will be moving closer to Jamaica. As a tropical storm, we still expect that it will strengthen into a hurricane and even a major hurricane as it continues on its journey.
Mr. Thompson, who was speaking on Sunny Side Up with Derek Wilkes, says the system could linger in the vicinity of Jamaica until midweek.
Well, at least until Wednesday, but it could actually go a full week into next week Friday.
Wow.
So we are watching, and this is just that we would continue to see it in our territorial waters, and so we could continue to experience the impacts all the way through next week. The sea surface temperatures are very warm in the Caribbean, and that would generally cause it to strengthen. So there is a period where it is expected to go through a rapid intensification after it moves over the waters to the south, and so it could be moving from a Category 1 to a Category 3 or 4 over the waters south of us. And what that means is that we could see a similar scenario to, say, a Beryl or a Ivan or Dean, where it moves over the waters to the south of the island, but we are significantly impacted.
The country...
This road is almost impassable.
So that's video footage showing a major problem in Jamaica. Birdsucker Avenue in Barbican is already underwater, with roads impossible to drive on because of heavy rain. This is a big concern because Jamaica constantly struggles with flooding, and now there's Tropical Storm Melissa coming. The government has issued a watch, warning people to get ready for more heavy rain, flash floods, and landslides as the slow-moving storm gets closer.
This guy is coming. This is
made it. I think he did.
This is what happening in Seaview Garden. From them build that road around there and block off all of the gully them. We used to take the water from that side and go straight to the sea. This is what's happening now. Yeah, this is what's happening now. My God. Just look. As far as I can see, no vehicle come through this. No vehicle. Look at buckles. Look at plastic buckles. Look. Seaview Garden. Yeah, from the deal with the road, this is what really happening. Anytime rainfall, even for 3 minutes, for a little pace. I tell you.
Up first this evening, Tropical Storm Melissa has stalled in territorial waters in the Caribbean and is expected to linger for another week.
The system's standstill has left the public uneasy, with some growing anxious despite the absence of any major impact so far.
But the tropical storm warning and hurricane watch remain in effect.
Details in this report.
Tropical Storm Melissa continues to move slowly in the Caribbean Sea, but its current path keeps it on a track that's edging closer to Jamaica. While Melissa isn't strengthening rapidly, it could still cause significant disturbance, especially for southern and eastern parishes.
The projected movement will take it first to the northwest and then to make a change to move directly west, practically west. Now, at that point, that's when we are expecting that the system will become a hurricane. It is currently a tropical storm. It will continue, or is expected to continue moving westward, and the point that is just south of Clarendon, the center of the island, is where we expect it to become a major hurricane. That means it would become a category 3 or more hurricane, continuing to move westward.
The latest bulletin shows the storm 345 kilometers southeast of Kingston, moving at 4 kilometers per hour. While it's moving slowly, it has shown a slight drift away from Jamaica. It's a sign of hope. However, Principal Director at the Met Service of Jamaica, Evan Thompson, says it does not mean the system is moving away.
Because that could be very short-lived. The center has been relocated.
I feel rain fall out here. Yo! Dear rain, my people in Kingston, Jamaica. Dear rain. Lightning all across. You hear that? You hear that, my people? You think that's what me, man? I feel rain fall out here. Yo!
Watch out. Watch out. Other come on and tell about that time. Everybody can do that except that time. And what is wrong? Everybody except that time. Jesus Christ. Yes,
Latest satellite and forecast data. Almost all major weather models now agree. Melissa is heading for a direct hit on Jamaica. The storm has slowed to a near standstill just south of the island and continues to strengthen rapidly over record-hot Caribbean waters. Forecasters expect Melissa to reach Category 4 or possibly Category 5 strength as it moves directly over or across the island this weekend. This is a worst-case setup. Jamaica is expected to remain under hurricane conditions for 2 to 3 full days, with wind gusts exceeding 150 miles per hour, storm surge along the southern coast, and rainfall totals of 25 to 35 inches or more. The longer Melissa stalls, the greater the damage will be. The surrounding atmosphere is completely saturated with tropical moisture, meaning continuous, heavy rainfall across the entire island. Hillsides are at risk of collapsing. Rivers will overflow, and flooding could reach catastrophic levels, especially in central and eastern Jamaica. Power outages, communication blackouts, and major infrastructure damage are all likely. Many areas could become isolated once the storm's core moves ashore. Emergency alerts are in effect across Jamaica. Hospitals are on emergency footing, and officials are urging evacuations from coastal and flood-prone regions before conditions deteriorate further. After crossing Jamaica, Melissa is projected to continue toward eastern Cuba and Haiti early next week, carrying its flooding risk northward. We will be keeping a close eye on developments and will update when needed. This is the Friday, October 24th morning update on Hurricane Melissa, using the latest satellite and forecast data. Almost all major weather models now agree. Melissa is heading for a direct hit on Jamaica. The storm has slowed to a near standstill just south of the island and continues to strengthen rapidly over record-hot Caribbean waters. Forecasters expect Melissa to reach Category 4 or possibly Category 5 strength as it moves directly over or across the island this weekend. This is a worst-case setup. Jamaica is expected to remain under hurricane conditions for 2 to 3 full days, with wind gusts exceeding 150 miles per hour, storm surge along the southern coast, and rainfall totals of 25 to 35 inches or more. The longer Melissa stalls, the greater the damage will be. The surrounding atmosphere is completely saturated with tropical moisture, meaning continuous, heavy rainfall across the entire island. Hillsides are at risk of collapsing. Rivers will overflow, and flooding could reach catastrophic levels, especially in central and eastern Jamaica. Power outages, communication blackouts, and major infrastructure damage are all likely. Many areas could become isolated once the storm's core moves ashore. Emergency alerts are in effect across Jamaica. Hospitals are on emergency footing, and officials are urging evacuations from coastal and flood-prone regions before conditions deteriorate further. After crossing Jamaica, Melissa is projected to continue toward eastern Cuba and Haiti early next week, carrying its flooding risk northward. We will be keeping a close eye on developments and will update when needed.